Talking now with Jay Frye, head coach at Richland Northeast High School. R&E linebacker T.J. Brunson committed to play for the Gamecocks today. And Coach Frye joins us here on Gamecock Central Radio to talk about him. Coach Frye, how are you?
Doing fine, Emerson. How you doing?
Everything's good, man. Gamecock Nation very happy today to get a commitment from a fine young player and a terrific young man and a local product, Coach. I think people are very excited to get T.J. Brunson in the fold.
Well, yeah, we're all excited. Of course, I'm extremely excited. Being, I guess, a former Gamecock and so forth, it's going to be nice to be able to ride down the road about 15 minutes and watch him play. And, of course, I guess we got Darius Falk over there playing right now. So have two kids from Northeast of South Carolina. That's really exciting for us.
Coach, talk about T.J. Brunson. What kind of a student is he? What kind of a young man is he? And then we'll get into the football side of things. Tell us about him as a person.
Well, he's just an outstanding young man. Tremendous character, hard worker. Been a great leader for us with the captain this year. And, of course, went on the Shrine Bowl. Was MVP there. And, like I said, he just meant a lot to our program. Finally got back on the right foot, I guess, this year as far as our program. And, had a decent year there, kind of time for the region and so forth. But he's just meant a lot for our program as far as his character, as far as his leadership, as far as his work ethic.
Coach, TJ had previously been committed to Louisville, but he backtracked and decided to stay home to play college ball. Talk about his thought process during the recruitment process itself.
Well, it's been kind of a long process. Of course, last year he was, he's always been kind of a South Carolina guy and always kind of leaned towards South Carolina. And last year, he had some hip surgery in February and was about ready to commit and so forth. And then we kind of decided that, they kind of decided they were going to hold off and see kind of what happened with the hip surgery and all. In the meantime, of course, he committed to Louisville and, he was committed then for a while, but always kind of played that South Carolina in the back of his mind. And, he continued to visit over there and so forth. And, as I said over there, they came back on him, as soon as they found out that he was doing great this year and so forth. And then, he was ready to commit, I guess, within the last couple of months, but kind of held off and wanted to visit some other schools. And then, of course, I think he finally closed the deal today.
Great news for Gamecock football here. Jay Frye, head coach of the Richland Northeast High School Cavaliers, joining us to talk about T.J. Brunson. It's the R&E linebacker, 6', 220-pounder, now committed to play for the Gamecocks. Coach, 138 tackles for Brunson this year. He was a tackling machine. Tell us about him as a player.
Well, yeah, he's been a tackling machine for 3 years. He came out as a sophomore, and we knew he was going to be special. I remember, just watching him in practice in the summer and so forth, that this kid's going to be making plays all over the place. And sure enough, he's had over 100 tackles the last 3 years each year. Also been a punter for 3 years, so that tells you what kind of an athlete he is. Also, he's what kind of interesting. He's going to play baseball this year as well. He's a good baseball player. So, he's just got kind of an athlete, a great football player. Every year, like I said, he's just made plays everywhere and been very instrumental in every win that we had, I guess.
Coach, talk about challenges that he may face, trying to get acclimated to college life and playing in the SEC. What will be the toughest part of that for him?
Well, I think he's really sound as far as his fundamentals, and he does all the right things. He does a great job of reading offenses. He's a very smart player. So, I think he'll adjust pretty quickly. He's going to have to go down this summer, and, of course, he's going to have to get in that weight room and, get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, just like all of them have to do when they get down there. But I think he'll be as ready to play as a freshman as anybody to report down there.
All right, Jay Frye, our guest. He's the head football coach at Richland Northeast High School, former Gamecock football player, played on the 1984 Gamecock Black Magic team, and he is T.J. Brunson's head coach at Richland Northeast High. Brunson now a Gamecock. Coach Frye, thanks very much for your time.
Okay, thanks a lot, Emerson.